Welcome. So this week we're talking about ankles. Ankles are situated right between the leg and the feet, and they're doing excellent job there. They're helping us support our balance. They're helping us work properly. They also distribute the pressure when we work. Thank God, because let's be honest, sometimes we work like crazy people, and that is not always helpful for our body. Let's thank our ankle for all the job that it's doing, for all the job that they're doing, because they're helping us work properly. They're helping us redistribute the pressure. Because imagine how much pressure the whole human body has, and these are supporting us. Our feet and our ankle are supporting us. So let's thank our ankle. Thank you, ankle, for helping me move, for supporting my weight, and for distributing all the pressure. I know sometimes I walk like a crazy woman, and even though there's nothing on the ground, I end up, I don't know, always hurting my ankles. But thank you for always being there for me. I promise to take better care of my ankles. We really have to take better care of our ankles, because when we hurt our ankles, sometimes it swells, but sometimes it doesn't. And just because it doesn't hurt doesn't mean it's not in pain. So we need to be careful when we walk. We need to be aware of how we step so that our body can work with us and we can limit the amount of stress we actually put in our body under. Of course, if it's not hurting and you didn't like hit it against something or you didn't fall, that's all fine. But if you fall and hit it against something and you feel no pain, please have it checked regardless, because you never know. Ankle pain can stay with you for a long while, and if the ankles are, I don't want to use the word damage, but if they're under pressure and they're not given the right treatment, it can influence the way you work. So please take good care of your ankles. They're very important. So to take regular care of your ankle, you have to stretch them gently. You have to strengthen your calf, your hamstrings, as well as your tendon. Yeah, the Achilles. You have to do that. And you have to wear comfortable shoes. The type of shoes that we wear is very important, because it impacts the whole stand, our whole body. So we have to be careful the type of shoes that we buy, to be careful for how we work. So please take good care of your ankles. Another thing that we can learn from the ankle is that the ankle is positioned right between the feet and the leg, right? They are the transition point. They are one of the transition points in our body. And they're very flexible, and they can endure and redistribute pressure. We can take them as an example for our own life, because in life we meet lots of transition points, and some of us, we're reluctant to change. We're holding on to the past, or we're holding on to the whole things instead of embracing the new. But just like our ankles that can redistribute the pressure, we can also pivot. We can adjust our behavior, our mindsets, our belief based on the situation we find ourselves. I found that to be actually very inspiring, because our ankles, they're flexible. They help us turn our feet, lift it up, and all that. They remain stable while doing that, but yet they're flexible. So we can do that as well. We can remain stable at our core, but we can, pivot, embrace change, and adapt to situations. So let's face life just like our ankles. We remain flexible, but we remain strong at our core. Have a blessed week. See you guys next week.